Hi, today I would like to talk about the star on Megaminx, uh, how to plan it and how to get the colors next to each other correctly when it's misaligned. Because, well, I think it helps. Okay, so on Megaminx, we have the same colors as on 3x3, and they go in the same order. The green, red, and blue are proportionally together the same way that they're on 3x3. And then we have extra colors next to white, which is yellow and purple. We obviously don't have those on 3x3. I mean, next to white. Well, most of us probably don't. What you need to remember is just that yellow is next to blue and purple is next to green. And from there, it's just, yes, practice. But I'll show you some star example solves where I'll try to talk about the whole inspection, my entire thought process, and then we'll just do like 2 example solves. Okay, the first example for the star, I'll ignore like first pairs and stuff, but this one is pretty easy. My pieces are here, 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 and here. So what I can see from the centers already is that if I insert the yellow piece over here, then the purple one belongs here, then green should be here, red here, blue here. So I can start with inserting these two, then rotating, and then inserting the green one, moving the star. Oh, somebody texted me. I don't have their number saved, but they use my name, so that's interesting. And then I'll put the red and the blue, and then I'll align the star, and then I can start on F2L somehow, but that's gonna be in the full example solves. Okay, so this is another hand scramble. I see that I have red already inserted, and because it's the same on Megaminx and 3x3, I know that green belongs here, blue belongs here, and so yellow then belongs here and purple belongs here. So I know that I can immediately insert purple, and then green is pretty easy. Then I can, from here, I guess, insert the yellow one here and solve the blue one either from here or into here and then align. I'm not sure which one would be better, but let's insert the purple and the green, then I can rotate. And then maybe this is better. I'll put the blue one here, and then since this yellow belongs here, I can move it over here, and then with the blue, insert them both, and then align the star. Then just F2L. Okay, this is a scramble I kind of modified, so I have pieces up here, which is like annoying, you know? So I just wanted to show that, but I didn't really inspect it, I just put these there. So, what we can do, my yellow one is already connected to the center, and so is my red one. The remaining pieces are up here. What I can do right off the start is I'll insert the yellow one, and then before I insert the red one, I'll put the blue one up here with white facing here. So then when I do R2, I can do just F and these three will be solved. Then that, moving this piece here will put this purple one here, and oh, maybe I can actually combine that with the yellow one and the green one here, which will just require a U2 and an F2 basically to solve. Yeah, so I can kind of change the plan. So I can start off like this and insert, then I can rotate and either do this into insert or that. Doesn't really matter. And then U2 prime F2. So I'll do one more star example. This time it will be like heavily misaligned. So yeah, and then we'll go to the full example solves. So my star pieces are here, 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 and here. Oh, I put the Megaminxing really high. Okay. So what I can start with, if I base my star off of the green piece, and I imagine it goes here, then I know that my red one goes here, therefore purple goes here, yellow goes here, blue goes here. So what I can start with is putting this green one here with white facing here, so I can then combine it with inserting the purple one. Then I can do like kind of a rotation and insert this yellow one here. Then my blue one will be like here. So I can put it back here, put it on top, move the star away, and then insert it while inserting the red one. So that would look something like this. Put the, oh, corner, very nice. Put the purple one above the green one, insert, then kind of a rotation, and bam. Then put the blue one back, misalign the star differently, and then insert while inserting the red one and solve the star. So once again, the green, red, and blue are the same as on a 3x3, and then yellow is next to blue and purple is next to green. And just kind of play around with that and do like long inspections, and you'll get the hang of it if you're struggling with the star. So yeah, let's go onto the full example solves, and I'll try to preserve the scrambles, hopefully, and I'll put them in the description. Okay, so I'll do this example solve with normal S2L, and the other two, I decided to do 3 in the end. The other 2 will be with pseudo, because that's what I use normally. I haven't looked at this scramble yet, but it seems to be kind of goated, actually. That's crazy. Okay. So, my star pieces are here, 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 and here, and I have a pair here. So what I'll start with is I'll misalign this blue piece, so then my red one will belong here and the green one here. I'll put it back, then I'll do F prime R F U prime R2 to make the block that belongs here, and then I'll just insert this this cross edge. Then this pair will be just like this, I think. Yeah. So I guess I can do that for my second pair, and I'm not gonna try to plan my third. But this scramble is just stupid. Okay, so what I said, insert like that, then F prime, R, F, U prime, R2, insert this one, and then I see this one, so alright, bro. There's this one, and then this one. Since I planned this pair, I'll do it first, but in this situation, in this case, it was kind of bad. Then I can do that and insert this one like that. Just as a recap, pair it up, and then insert like this. I'm editing the video right now, and I've noticed that I did this pair like this, which isn't like too bad, but you can also do it like that, pair up and then insert. I showed that insert in a previous video, so if you haven't seen that, go watch it, I guess. And then I'll move this corner out of the way, or actually now I can leave it there. And then I know the corner is back here, so I mean the edge, sorry, and I'll move it here. Then big rotation, because I don't see any of the last pair pieces, so big rotation. There they are, so I can just bam, 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 insert. I see this corner, I see this edge, and I don't see the last edge yet. There it is. So I'll need to put green on top, and then I can I just realized that's pseudo S2L. I am sorry, let me scramble up S2L and do that again. Alrighty, I see this edge, and then I see these two pieces. So I'll solve the edge, and then I can put this edge with green on top. So when I put the corner here, I can pair them up. Then I have this pair, so I'll move it actually over here. So then I can insert this edge, and it will be here. Then I can focus on this pair, and then I can just bring the slot up, solve the pair, put the slot back. Then I'll solve this piece, and I can solve this pair like that, and this pair by moving the slot up and then solving it like this. Then F2 prime for this, and I have this pair pretty easily made, like that, bam, and then I can do U prime and an F prime, and this is the long 3 mover, because they have a different color on the same surface. And then I don't know how people do this normally, so I'll just kind of skip over it. I have this pair, bam, solve like this. This pair I can sledge it and insert, and then sledge it and insert. This OLL and Yperm. Okay. Wait, this isn't the solve. I should be saying goodbye because I'll put this one first. Interesting. Okay, so this is the first example solve. So my star pieces are here, 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 and here. And I'll try to make this my first pair, and I'll see what happens with this one if it stays together. So what I would start with is I see that the blue one is really easy to insert, and the yellow one is kind of close, but I'll actually keep this one to the end. What I'm thinking about is putting this green one above the blue one, and then when I insert the blue one, I will misalign the star, so the blue one is here, the green one is here, and they're correct, like, to each other. Then I can solve this purple one here, so the green one will be here, actually here, but like above this place. And then the red one will be here, white facing the here. And then I can do R2, F, R2 to solve the green one. And then I'll do maybe like a D2 and insert this yellow one, or I'll just do a D and rotate and solve this in the back. We'll see. So like that. And then I would solve this. And like before I do that, I guess I'll move this pair of the way. Like that. And I guess it's better to solve this pair now. So I'll just put it here, pair it up like that, and insert. Then I'll do a tiny rotation. And I know I have the other pair somewhere here. So I'll rotate like that, you know, from here to here. And I see it's over here. And then I see these two are already like close. So I'll rotate again. Now I can pair these up like that, or I can put them here. And I know I had like a corner, and I see the edge here. I can put them here and then insert like that, or the other option is, because I know I'll be moving this one here, I can do an R prime before and then do this solution and just end with an R2. Then I know I have this corner somewhere, so I'll solve it like this. And I guess move it over here. And then I don't see the edge, so I know it's like somewhere in the back because I've seen like all of this. So that's bad. So I'll insert this pair back here. Then I'll do like a little rotation. And I see the edge over here. So I'll solve it like this. Put the pair over here. And from here, insert. And I see this cross edge already. So I'll put it over here. So when I rotate, I can solve it. Then I see this pair. So I don't know if I can think of like a smart solution. But yeah, I guess just B and insert. And then this purple one, move it here. Then I have the edge over here. So I'll just rotate, do the pair, and then I'll pair this one up, insert like this, and insert this green edge. Then my pair is already here, solved, so I can insert like that. And would you look at that? Free pair. Okay, nice. So this edge got solved, and I'm left with another free pair into another free pair. Okay, alright, bro. So then this edge already got solved. Wonderful. So I can solve this pair either like that or like that. I'll do it slowly. Like that. And then just insert. Then I have this pair. And I already see that I'll be rotating for the last one. So just rotate and solve. Then OLL and BLL. Okay, let's go to the second solve. Okay, so this is the second solve. My star pieces are here, 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 and here. And my blue one is already solved. My green one is really easy to solve, and so is my purple one. Then for my first pair, I'll do this. Because when I solve the purple one with the green one, this corner is going to end up here. Then I'll insert the yellow one with just D prime RD. And then I'll do another DU to F2 D prime to solve the red one. That'll be the star done. This edge isn't going to move anywhere. And this corner is going to move here, oriented the way this one is. And then U2, so purple on top, so it's going to be like a 3x3 case. Bam, so that's my star. Then I'll go into this pair, and I already see these two pieces. So I can pair them up and insert, and I see these two pieces. So I'll pair them up like this and insert. Then I know for this corner, I saw the edge here. But since I'm oriented like somewhere completely different, there isn't really anything else to do other than rotate. Then for here, this is the edge, by the way, I see that they have a different color on the same surface. I still don't know how else to explain it, but I think it makes sense. So I can solve this with like a long 3 mover. And then for this pair, I don't actually know how else to solve it like well without rotating here, which I know I said that you should keep your star on the right, but for this pair, like the only alternative I can think of is that, or that, which both seems bad. So I'll just rotate and rotate back. So I'll just bam, solve it, move it here, rotate back. And I already see this edge. Also for this pair, you can also do that into this. Let me redo that. This into that. And I'll show it slowly and explain it. Put the corner here and then the edge behind it. Then you can pair them up and insert into the back with like this insert. So I'll rotate and solve it. Then I see this pair, and I can, I guess, do the same thing, like a little rotation, because I don't know how else to solve it. If any pros are watching, please tell me, because like I can do this, but like that involves L moves, and I don't like those. Can I think of another option? That sucks. Okay, so yeah, like that, and then insert right here. Then I see this piece, but at the same time I can make this pair pretty easily. So I'll insert and rotate, and then I see this pair, which is easy, that's just the one move pair. L2 and insert. Then we have this edge, so I'll again move the corner away, and ooh, this is sad that it's a free pair. Well, actually I can do that. No, I cannot. Okay, so I cannot save that, so that's like too bad. So this, if I put this edge over here, I can do a long 3 mover, and it's gonna mess up the pair also. But no, actually I can do F2, E2 prime and solve it. Then I can solve this edge and this pair. I see that I'll have to I can, like, while putting this block back, I can move this corner here so it pairs up. Then I can do this. Then I can just solve this pair and then insert the edge, because it's not that bad. And then I'll have EO, so, and then OLL and B perm. I'll do a third example solve using normal S2L, and I guess I'll put it first in the video so normal S2L users don't click off and just miss it. Okay, see you next Monday.